state. Europe is just a collection of states. If the United States leaves, you'll all go your separate ways. The European Union will, which is already beginning to fragment, will fragment even more. But Romanians are first and foremost Romanians, and they are secondly Europeans. Germans are first and foremost Germans. The EU is comprised of nation states. Nation states, the most powerful actors in the political system, or the international system. So my view is, for Europe to work and pretend, make believe that it's a unified political body, it needs the Americans, right? Because the Americans are the pacifier. And that, by the way, is why the Romanians, the Danes, as I talked about this morning, don't want the Americans to leave. Because the Europeans instinctively understand that you need the American pacifier. I have yet to meet, I have never met a single European who wants the Americans to leave. Why is that? It's because you understand that we are the pacifier. And as long as we're there, you know, we provide the foundation for the European Union. We provide the foundation for all that economic interaction. Right? You take us away, you're a very different game. And again, that's why nobody asks us to go. And that's why we stay in large part. The elites in the United States believe that they need us, the Europeans. That increased economic relations between Germany and Russia is not going to have much of an effect other than on their economic growth. But I think lots of other people think that that economic interdependence is all for the good, because economic interdependence produces peace. You take Sam away. No Sam. You're on your own. And you're dealing with Vladimir Putin, who is really smart. Right? This is a first-class strategist, right? Who's got thousands of nuclear weapons, and you might get into a dispute with him over Eastern Europe. You want to have your own nuclear weapons. Right? That's how you begin to start thinking. Right? So again, everything depends on whether the United States stays in Europe or not, with regard to whether Germany gets nuclear weapons. And then there's just all sorts of questions that then begin to pop up with what happens if Germany gets nuclear weapons? Is this good? Is this bad? Because you can make a very powerful case that German nuclear weapons would be a force for peace, right? Because nuclear weapons scare the living bejesus out of everybody. And if the Germans have nuclear weapons, and the Russians have nuclear weapons, they're not going to get into a war. Much more powerful theory than economic independence. But then again, can you be sure? Of course you can't. And that's why we'd rather the Germans not have nuclear weapons.